Hello, everyone. Nature is always incredible in its own way, even when it's angry. Today, let's take a look at how Mother Nature unleashed her power through these unbelievable moments caught on camera. Tsunamis are among the most powerful forces in the ocean, capable of reshaping entire coastlines after just one surge. Has anything like this ever happened in the United States? If you know of a memorable event, feel free to share it in the comments below. In just a few short minutes, rising flood waters turned the entire area into something unrecognizable and devastated. This is the unpredictable power of nature. Thanks to her quick reaction in an unexpected moment, she narrowly avoided a collision caused by another driver's lack of awareness. Thankfully, there were no injuries. The incident in Los Angeles is another reminder that regular tire inspections are far more important than many people realize. If you found this moment remarkable, leave an interaction below and help share the feeling with others. I can only imagine how much the insurance companies had to pay after the flooding in Ellicott City, Maryland damaged all of these vehicles.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to that wedding tonight, bro.
This may be the first time a house in New Hampshire literally checked out of the neighborhood and chose the river as its exit route. It looks like he completely skipped the idea of staying calm and went straight into full acceleration mode. Moments like this are fairly common in Yellowstone, where wildlife always has the right of way. It may seem simple, but if cargo isn't secured properly, things can become dangerous very quickly.
Oh, that wasn't clean.
It's hard to believe, but it really seems like luck showed up at exactly the right moment to protect her. In your opinion, what age is appropriate for children to begin seriously learning traffic laws and street safety skills?
垮了，快点！咋会儿开跑啊？哇，这你快要开垮了！快跑，快跑！
Landslides usually happen when soil and rocks lose stability after prolonged heavy rain, excessive water saturation, or weakened terrain conditions.
哦，咱不要一张一张。
That hole gonna go at some point. Oh! Holy! Oh my God! Oh, what the?
The atmosphere along the Pacifica coastline in California quickly became tense as powerful waves unexpectedly surged over the seawall, catching many people off guard.
Với bố bảo cô vào rốt mà.
That Toyota may look heavy, but next to the strength of this elephant, it suddenly seems surprisingly small. If you ever faced an angry elephant in real life, do you think you'd stay calm enough to react properly? Even the strongest structures can sometimes seem tiny compared to the overwhelming force of raging floodwaters. The incident has continued raising concerns about building near areas with strong currents and unstable terrain prone to erosion. We'd really appreciate hearing from anyone with geological knowledge who may be able to help explain this unusual phenomenon. On May 12, 2026, an impressive shelf cloud hovered above Atlantic Beach Pier as severe storms moved through the area. Oil seepage in desert regions happens when oil from deep underground escapes through geological cracks. The skies over Manitoba lit up with brilliant aurora ribbons dancing across the night, creating a scene that looked almost unreal. Some traffic lessons don't need many words, because the situation behind them already says everything. Always stay alert and drive at an appropriate speed, because sometimes just one careful second can prevent a great deal of regret. When transporting heavy loads, checking balance, road conditions, and safety procedures should never be taken lightly. What's the weather like where you live today? Is the wind as strong and intense as it was in this video? Thankfully, no serious incident occurred. It's also another reminder of why experts always encourage people to reinforce and secure their homes before storm season arrives. In just a split second, nature created a moment that made people appreciate safety and good fortune even more. She was fully ready for the perfect swimming session. Unfortunately, the pool wasn't. Oh no, that was probably not a very good work day for the workers involved. Nusa Penida is breathtakingly beautiful, but the waves and currents there can be extremely powerful. Thankfully, the girls remained safe after that situation. In the middle of the peaceful lake, the pair of swans created such a romantic scene that it was hard to look away. In 2025, the two massive cooling towers of a nuclear power plant in Germany officially became history after an overwhelming controlled demolition. I think this was the exact moment the car owner realized that floodwaters really don't care whether the insurance payment was made last week. Heavy rain on Hawaii's Big Island caused the river to rise rapidly and flow with tremendous force, once again showing the unpredictable power of tropical nature. A vehicle suddenly lost control and flipped over on Interstate 70 in Kansas. The most unbelievable part is that everyone walked away safely. In traffic, danger can sometimes come from the very vehicles doing their jobs correctly. In Shepherd's Bush, the incident highlighted the hidden risks of aging or deteriorating structures during extreme weather conditions. Who would have thought a simple meal could end in such an unbelievable way? That was probably a day they'll never forget. When the ground becomes heavily eroded, even a small impact can trigger sudden and dramatic changes to the landscape. A severe storm swept through Orlando with aggressive winds, quickly turning the area into a chaotic scene.
Oh my God, Mom!
The footage from Montecito left many people stunned. Floodwaters rushed into homes with incredible force, as if trying to sweep everything away within minutes. Nature sometimes carries a power far beyond imagination, and moments like this make people appreciate peace and stability even more.
Well, not the whole bridge, but...
On highways, maintaining safe distance and constant focus can be life-saving, especially around large trucks with long braking distances and major blind spots. Heavy weightlifting exercises always require proper technique and reliable spotters to help ensure safety during training.
How did that happen? Well, the ring fell off the thing.
Can you place that ring on Logan's finger and say, with this ring, I do wed? Well, by the
One unexpected fall instantly shocked everyone at the dinner table and gave the man a lesson he probably won't forget anytime soon. A powerful tornado was clearly captured on camera as it tore through fields near the town of Henry, South Dakota. Jakarta didn't just leave people soaking wet, it also delivered a roof-flying memory nobody will forget, as a normal meal suddenly turned into a scramble for shelter. A massive dust storm moved through Arizona, sending large tumbleweeds rolling across roads and creating major traffic and visibility problems. Don't put yourself in a vulnerable situation. Always monitor weather forecasts and have a backup plan ready to help protect yourself and your family. When a septic tank suddenly decides to become a fountain, the cars nearby can do nothing except accept the free wash. Like giant water towers, each column of waves rushed into the Russian coast, displaying the majestic power of nature, making people amazed. The sea shows its power. Unusually high tides have caused severe flooding in coastal areas of southern Maine. It's not just the sea that surprises us. When the dam releases the flood, the water flows like a coiled silver dragon, demonstrating the incredible power of nature. Incredible scene. After a night of intense rain and flooding, the streets of Valencia were flooded with murky brown water. Floods can come suddenly. Always monitor weather warnings and be prepared to stay safe. Unbelievable. An entire house was swept away by the raging current like a lost boat. If you also say, "Oh my God," when you see this scene, please comment number 1.
Yo, is it gonna hit? Is it gonna hit us?
Hold on.
Like a giant water dragon, fierce waves rushed over Nolichucky Dam after heavy rain from Hurricane Helene, displaying the majestic power of nature in the heart of Tennessee. Dramatic moment. As Francine landed, a stream of sparks exploded from the power lines. Like the invisible hand of a storm, strong winds and torrential rain swept across southern Louisiana, gently lifting the eaves, creating a powerful moment of nature. Like fragile leaves in a raging stream, cars are swept away by floodwaters in central Mexico. When Hurricane Beryl made landfall in southeast Texas, heavy rains and strong winds swept across, reminding us of the importance of preparing for and responding to natural disasters. The sky of northeast Arizona is engulfed in a thick blanket of monsoon clouds. Dark clouds rolled in, signaling a dramatic storm was about to pass. Murky river water overflowed its banks, swept into a residential area in southern Spain, turning the streets into a fast-flowing stream in the blink of an eye. Even basketball nets can't resist the force of nature. This was the biggest wave and roughest sea I have ever seen in Cornwall, England. Today is definitely not the ideal day to hang out on the beach. Even animals know how to respect the power of nature. Before the raging waves, this dog chose the ideal position to watch the sea safely and intelligently. Like a wild dance of nature, hail fell into the swimming pool in Lantana, turning the water surface into a sparkling stage with white swirls. Unwanted medley. Hail rained down loudly, turning the car's hood into a reluctant drum set, causing the owner to only stand and watch in worry. When floodwaters cover, boats become essential means of transport. However, before rowing in fast water, don't forget to prioritize safety. Magical moment. The brilliant snow moon hung behind the church bell tower in Portsmouth on the night of February 12th, creating an enchanting natural picture. Heavy rain turned the streets of Malaga into a reluctant river, and trash cans excitedly floated along the water, creating a humorous scene.
That's mad.
Faced with harsh challenges of nature, solidarity is not only a choice, but also the key to help people steadfastly overcome the storm. Amid the rolling floodwaters, the lucky dog was safely rescued by a brave firefighter, an act full of humanity and courage. Valencia agrees. After a historic flood, people joined hands to turn flooded streets into symbols of resilience and solidarity in a meaningful cleanup festival. Like a legendary creature soaring through the air, the cloud dragon arched its way through the North Texas sky, bringing awe to all who looked up. A tornado rolled across the road in Clewiston, covering the sky with a mysterious and fierce beauty like something out of a sci-fi movie. Like a water tower suddenly rising, the water columns soared in the middle of the street when the ground moved, creating a natural dance full of surprises and magnificence. What would you do if you suddenly encountered this thing when turning a corner? Stand still, stay calm, and it's best to give way immediately. The opportunity is here. Catfish suddenly have an unexpected adventure in the streets of Safety Harbor, turning the flooded road surface into a temporary ocean. Does a memorable memory between a rainy and flooded day between a father and son from Carolina make you excited? Sometimes nature wants in on the mission too. A sudden heavy rain fell, giving more water to the St. Louis in an unexpected way.
It's the storage container.
The power of nature cannot be underestimated. After prolonged flooding, the Mankato Dam is under enormous pressure from fast water, posing a serious risk of landslides. Don't get too close. Your safety comes first. A test of aerial skill, strong winds, and heavy rain make each landing at San Francisco Airport a calculated dance between sky and ground. So overwhelming! Amid the howling winds and pouring rain, staying home may be the wisest choice. If you must go out, please consider carefully and ensure your safety. Like a thick white curtain, snow-covered Michigan roads, testing drivers' patience and skills after prolonged rainstorms. Stunning scene. The fierce flood swept through Ruidoso, turning the mountain village into a churning torrent of mud and debris, all changed beyond recognition. The waves constantly rise off the coast of Massachusetts, displaying the power of nature and reminding people of the constant movement of the ocean. The furious storm that hit Ness Dowers, with hundreds of thousands of lightning strikes within 8 hours, demonstrated the unpredictable power of nature. The Oklahoma sky transforms spectacularly. A giant supercloud drags along the magical Mammotus clouds, creating a surreal scene. As if fascinated by the rushing water, a car parked on the riverbank in San Diego could not resist the lure of the flood. Like an uninvited guest, furious waves surged up, embracing the Scottish lighthouse, turning it into a part of the enchanting ocean dance. Like a leisurely guest, the sea lion relaxed and enjoyed the rain, while the floodwaters encroached on the space at Zoom Central Park, turning this place into a strange new body of water. Scary scene. Rushing water poured over the wall of the New York subway station, turning the underground transportation system into a river right in the middle of a flash flood. The historic rain weakened the soil structure in Connecticut, causing the riverside house to no longer maintain a stable position and collapse in the blink of an eye. Heavy rainwater is testing Las Vegas infrastructure, forcing the drainage system to operate at full capacity. Oh my God! When nature takes action, no force can stop it. Trees fell as if it were God's will. Every river and ocean is like a hidden treasure chest, full of life and miracles. Give them the respect they deserve and keep these wonders alive. On days with weather like this, staying at home is probably the safest choice. Tawaghat-Lipolek Expressway was forced to close after a large part of the hill collapsed. Always follow notifications to have a perfect journey. Look, the players are celebrating their victory in a unique way, bringing an explosion of joy and energy to everyone watching. Can you believe it? The streets of Matterhorn were not flooded because of a storm, but because of a sudden water pipe burst that left the entire neighborhood underwater. Texas resident Matt Lance was lucky enough to capture this awe-inspiring moment. A stunning display of nature that few people get the chance to witness. Wow! Look at this morning fog! Just add a hot cup of coffee, and you have the perfect start to an unforgettable day. It seemed like the generator had had enough of the storm and decided to say hello to St. Petersburg, Florida. What a dramatic collapse. A giant hole appeared near Hakata Station, Fukuoka, causing traffic disruption, but luckily no one was injured. Looking at this scene, everyone has to wonder, are they moving house or making a mobile sleeping place? The girl did not expect the shopping trip to end with firefighters rescuing her because her hand was stuck in the cart. A situation that's both funny and sad, but ends gently. The driver was startled when he saw a spider relaxing walking on the steering wheel. As for the spider, "Hey, I just want to go for a ride." Four tornadoes suddenly appeared before sunset, making viewers gasp and not believe their eyes. Wow. A flock of starlings winds across the sky, creating vivid shapes like floating clouds, turning the sky into a work of art. Herds of deer visit people's houses to look for meals, like lovely guests, a moment that makes the heart shine. Herds of elk occupy the road, causing traffic jams. Who would have thought that deer would become traffic stars like this? The woman wrestled with the ocean waves as if she were participating in a wrestling competition at sea. Strong winds blew away the wedding tent at Sandy Hook, as if nature wanted to test the couple's love. A flock of penguins flocked to an Antarctic beach, as if they were planning a vacation. Ice falls into a borehole in Antarctica, creating a strange sound, a rare and mysterious sight from underground. The tornado rolled, like a giant gray cloud swirling everything in its path. The feeling is indescribable, both suffocating and overwhelmed by the power of nature. The rope tornado stirred up a giant dust cloud like a dancer dancing in the sky. The dog lies in the snow as if he is enjoying a wonderful winter vacation. Her hairstyle is so unique. Storm Eric makes the sea foam like a snow wind, blowing sea foam everywhere. The scene was both unexpected and mysterious, making everyone listen, waiting for something interesting next. Is the squirrel playing a new sport? The tornado suddenly appeared on the runway, making everyone sigh and wonder, what will happen next? Oh my God, have you ever witnessed this phenomenon? The amazing ice circle suddenly formed on the Michigan River, like an artistic ice arena that surprised everyone.
Piece of ice right in the bend of the river. That's the guy who found it.
After the storm, clouds like giant cotton balls float in the sky, creating a scene that is both magical and mysterious.
Tornado storm comes through, and with a storm, this is what God does. I love it.
Hundreds of birds relax on the lake water, as if they are having an outdoor spa session. What phenomenon is this? Can anyone tell me? Seafoam covers the Brittany coast like giant soap bubbles, making the beach look like it's just had a soap bath. Wow, so amazing. Farming is not easy. Every day is a challenging adventure. Always be careful of the steps that look like an Olympic skating rink in winter. This large dryer is so useful, it's like a summer breeze blowing everything away. Look, the giant black tornado is full of dust. Stay away from it.
Right there, it's coming down.
Wild scene when tornado strikes. If you are refueling, quickly seek shelter as soon as the sky starts to get stormy.
Pulled back up, but it's still twisted.
The tornado is literally right above us.
Look, the deer are enjoying a white snow party. Perhaps snow not only beautifies the landscape, but is also a great playground for them. This is the first time I have seen such a huge bowl of instant noodles. How about you? Oh no, Big Top Flops completely collapsed under the power of Storm Éowyn. The wind was so strong that the roof knocked down the entire large stage. With each passing minute, my heart was filled with anxiety, waiting for each second that the storm would pass, hoping that everything would return to peace.